Good morning, my name's Olivia, and we are going to be putting together a Delta Canopy greenhouse. It's 26 by 12, and I'm really excited to show you how to do this. Delta Canopy has been in business for some time now, and as somebody who has done large gardens, has had many different types of greenhouses, I wanted to do this video to promote Delta Canopy because I am really impressed with their product. As you can see, the covering of this particular greenhouse is covered with grid lines. It's internal and it strengthens the entire canopy. It makes it so that the covering is impenetrable. Maybe not perfectly. If I had a knife, I probably could cut it, but it's not going to be something that you're going to accidentally puncture. And so I wanted to go ahead and show you how to put together this 26 by 12 greenhouse. So I just want to talk for just a moment about your boxes. I don't know about you, but when I receive something in the mail, I have a tendency sometimes just to rip it open thinking that I'm never going to use those boxes and get rid of the boxes. My suggestion would be that you open up your individual boxes nice and neatly and then put them aside as you take the different items out. So that if you have to send it back for any reason, you've got your boxes and you're not struggling to find other boxes. And then later on, you can go ahead and store your parts back in these boxes for the winter if you decide to take it down. One thing I would like to mention is make sure that when you open your boxes, find your instructions. So now that you've unloaded your boxes and you've been able to separate each one of the parts in accordance to the number or the alphabet letter that they use, in this particular case, Delta Canopy uses numbers. So make sure that you have all of your parts there. You want to go through your parts list and mark down each one of them to be sure that you have the number that it says you're supposed to have. If you don't have the correct number, then you're going to want to get a hold of Delta Canopies and ask them to go ahead and send you the different parts that you do need. So let's get rid of this. Now let's talk a little bit about how you're going to be putting the screws in. This is an Allen wrench that comes with the screws and the nuts that are there. This is a really pain in the rear to use. It's small, but thank goodness it's in the box, because if you don't have one, this is what you're going to be using. But I don't use that. This is what I use. And the reason why is it goes a lot faster. But you do want to be careful about torquing your screws down too tight when you're first beginning. And we'll get to that in just a moment. So now we're ready to begin putting our greenhouse roof together. This is the number 2, this is the number 1, and you're going to need to put a number 1 on both sides. So it's going to end up creating the loop or the hoop that is going to be your roof. When you put your bolt in, you want to make sure that you're putting it so the flat side is up, as if it's up above your greenhouse. Simply because when you put the canopy on it, you want it to go in a nice smooth direction. You do not want it to be on top of this. So when you put your wing nut on, you want to tighten it up, but you don't want to tighten it all the way down just yet until you've completed it. So now we're on to the second side of our hoop, and join us for our adventure. So the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to put our little end caps into our number 5s. One end of the greenhouse will have the number 5s hooked on, and the other end will have the number 4s. Follow the instructions and it'll give you a good visual of what's supposed to happen. So we're going to go ahead and undo our wing nuts, which we've left nice and loose. Just undo that. Yes, I know that this is a double step, but it actually makes it so that you don't lose any of your wing nuts in the process, and it holds everything together. You don't have to do this step if you really don't want to. It's one that I prefer. You could just leave the wing nut off so you're not having to take it off again. And then you're going to go ahead and you'll notice that there is an indented part on the one end, and that's going to go in the opposite direction because it's going to go ahead and attach to the next number 5. So you're going to take your number 5 that has your plug in already, put it in, and then put that wing nut back on. And you're going to do that on both sides of each hoop. Okay, so now we're ready to put on the next layer. We're just going to go ahead and insert that in like so. And then we're going to take this wing nut off. Maybe. And then we're going to go ahead and insert it into your hole and put that wing nut back on. And you're going to do this on both sides of your hoops all the way down till you get to your very last 2 hoops, which will be your number 4. So once you have at least 2 of your number 5 sections hooked onto your hoops, now's the time that you can go ahead and start tightening your screws and your wing nuts down by using either your hex nut that was provided or one that you have at home that's more comfortable for your hands, or in my particular case, my screw gun. So when you're on the very end of your greenhouse, you want to make sure that you're using your number 4 rods, because on the one end will be all number 4s, on the other end and all throughout will be the number 5s. Also, don't do what we did. We just made a mistake. We got exuberant and we just kept going without 1 extra hoop. So now we have to take it apart on the very end and redo it.
At this point here, I failed to mention that you will be taking the legs, which are the number 3s, and inserting them into the number 1 hoop sections. It is best if you work on one side first, as we will demonstrate.
So when you put your legs down, you want to make sure that you have your number 5s as your cross section.
Once you've attached your number 5s and your number 4s to the center as well as the ground level of your structure, the next step is to take your number 9 and attach it to both your number 8s at the entryways of your greenhouse.
So we are connecting the corner of each section here. We've got your number 8 is going to be up against your number 3, and your number 4 is inside the crevice of your number 8. And then you'll put the screw through all and then hook it up that way. And it can be a little bit tricky getting your fly nut on there, but once it gets going, and this will all tighten up really well. And then you just do the same thing to the other side. So now we're going to put on the side supports that will stabilize the greenhouse. And remember, these have to go on at the end of the greenhouse where you have the number 4s, not the number 5s. First thing you're going to do is take the end off that has the cap on it, and you're going to slide that under and put the screw through each one of these. And then you're going to go ahead and put your bolt on there. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to start from the top down to the bottom. You're going to do the same thing with this section here. Pull it out, pop that in, and you will probably have to adjust your greenhouse a little bit to be able to get it equal to where it's supposed to go. And then put your little wing nut back on. So there we have it. We have all of our stabilizing bars, we have our floor, we have everything put together. The thing that we need to do now is go around and tighten all the bolts and make sure that everything is nice and tight before we start to put the actual covering on. So let's get that done. So once you've tightened down your entire greenhouse and you feel comfortable that it's nice and tight, then we need to go ahead and put the brackets on your greenhouse along with the pegs. You want to make sure that your greenhouse is in the location where you're going to have it at least for that time frame. The amount of time that you plan on having it there. So once it's where you need it, then we're going to go ahead and put these brackets down. I prefer to go a couple hoops in each side rather than just keeping them on the very ends. They only give you 4 of these. It would be nice if they would actually give you about 6 of these, especially for these larger greenhouses. So if you have any extra brackets that you can put on your greenhouse flooring, then definitely do that. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you really quick. I'm going to go ahead and put one right here. So once you have your bracket down, just go ahead and put your spike in. Hopefully your ground's not too hard. If you need a hammer, use a hammer. My ground's not that bad, so I can just go ahead and use my foot and push it in. I'm going to do that to the other 3. I will make mention here that if you want to put down some fabric before you set your greenhouse in so that you're not growing weeds inside your greenhouse, certainly do that. I'm not going to be doing that, but a fabric cloth to be able to keep your weeds out is actually a really good thing in a greenhouse, unless you plan on using the dirt itself to grow items. So what I want to explain to individuals that are trying to put a canopy or a greenhouse of this size up by themselves, it can be done, but you do have to use unusual, unique ways to be able to do it. What I like to do is the side that I'm going to be pulling the canopy tarp over, I usually will attach ropes on different locations and then bring the rope up and over the frame and tie it onto each one of the legs. That way I can slowly pull each one of the sections of the canopy up and over by myself. Okay, so Austin is showing you the seam, and the seams are extremely strong. I love how they have really stitched these together. They are not coming apart. And when you see the seam, then you know that you are actually at the front. That seam is going to have to connect right to this, each side of this first hoop. Same thing with the back seam as well. So here we go. Let's put it up and over. Now that we have the top on our greenhouse, Remember, this is a very large greenhouse. It's 26 by 12 feet, and we need to make sure that it is all completely aligned with where it should be. If you take a look at the upper seams are not aligned. We're going to take care of that, as well as the lower seams down below. You see all of the white Velcro. That Velcro is going to attach itself to the lower spine, the metal spine right there. And so we need to bring that down so that both sides are even. Same thing with the openings. The openings on the seams all need to be even. See, this one here is in, that one is out. So we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to go ahead and take care of that, and then we'll be right back and show you the next step. So the really nice thing about this greenhouse, in all of the Delta Canopies that I've come across so far, their greenhouses all have these amazing windows. So you get this really nice airflow for your plants and a natural cooling system. You can go ahead and open up obviously one side of the door, or you can open up all of the windows. It's a really great feature that I love. So this particular greenhouse has 8 windows on each side, which is phenomenal for your ability to circulate your air. As you can see, I've rolled this one up already. It's got a really heavy duty mesh window on it, so it's not going to be damaged. It will also keep flies and bees, etc. out of your greenhouse. And it's really simple to do. This has a Velcro on it that is super strong and super tough. So you're going to just open that up, and you're just going to roll it up. You can't roll it really big because you only have so much line on your connectors. And so you're going to roll it up so that it's manageable. And there you go. All right, Austin, come help me. Let's put some windows up. So there we have it. We have a 10 by 20 Delta Canopy greenhouse and a 26 by 12 Delta Canopy greenhouse. Again, I cannot say enough about this company. I'm not paid to do this video, but I do want to let the public know that this canopy has really impressed me. It only took me between 2 to 3 hours to put together. It was really simple to put together. Yeah, and so I hope that you enjoyed this video. And next time you're thinking about having a greenhouse, check into Delta Canopy. You won't be disappointed.